Alright. Well. What to say? What to say? So, I want to note that basically prior to this episode, there's a 17.5 episode. And in it, I essentially went through the crew quarters again. Part of the reason I basically did this was because I made a mistake. And I had to basically go back through the crew quarters basically to really redo stuff in order to fix the mistake. I'll note basically at this point, episode 18 here, there'll be a mild change basically in like, some of the stuff I'll be able to show off to you guys, I guess, I resolved that. But to give you like the brief synopsis of what I basically did differently in crew quarters. Basically, I had to go back to kill 24 crew members, or I had to kill 2 more crew members to get a number of 24. And I had to basically go back to the gym where the telepath was with those mind controlled people, and basically read that area. And because I was basically around the time I was basically doing episode 17, I basically had to do all of it the meat of basically episode 17 and 18 as a result. And that sounds like fun, but let's just not think about that for now, because games and all. There we go. But yeah, basically I'll note that at the end of episode 17, the stats for this were basically showing that I killed 22 humans, which is 2 less than what I basically need to get the achievement for killing all the people in the station. So I basically had to go back in order to basically get the 24, and that basically required me to go back to the gym with the telepath, kill the extra 2 people I missed in there because 2 of them basically died on their own accord, which basically means I didn't kill them. And then I had to basically redo the area basically after that. Now, it's worth knowing that because basically I went through this area again, the crew quarters, there was a few things I did differently because, first, third time, sake, I just want to get everything done. And I'll note that basically one of the differences is I basically have, the key code to basically deep storage safe. Now, the reason I basically have the deep storage safe code here is because I went to, talk to, Danielle, basically. And the thing about Danielle, by the way, if you basically go immediately talk to her before you get finish off the the echoes objective, basically she'll just give you that little tidbit Alex Narcissist, everything about that and stuff like that. And essentially past that, by the way, if you basically get that done, go see her, she'll basically give you this code as a thank you gift basically for killing the fake chef. So that basically happened. Oh yeah, by the way, I currently have a Disruptor Stone with 80% durability and it's fully upgraded. So I want to note that at this point we're going to start seeing me upgrade these weapons a little bit, which would be fun. And well, let's just jump into the Arboretum where I'll just have to fight the nightmare the other stuff. So let's take a moment basically to get this done, and then we'll run around through here. Alright, so I'll note that the goal of this episode more or less will just be to basically clean up a little bit, because we're actually nearing the end of the second phase of the game, so to speak. Basically the first phase is getting through the sort of newbie areas and stuff like that, and the second phase is basically getting to this point where I'm basically getting up to right now. We basically seen all the enemies basically in the game. So we've seen the telepath, we've seen the poltergeist, we've seen the technopath, we've seen a nightmare. Basically phase 1 is newbie stuff. Phase 2 is basically introduction to the enemies of the game. And I'll be jumping to phase 3, which is gonna be annoying, but oh well. Alright, so let's charge her up. My new gun. Yeah, there's basically those corrupted operators right there.
If you want to know how something works, you have to take it apart.
Are you gonna charge at me or what?
Disintegrated circuit. Found new. Using a power. Error code S66. Manufacturing defect.
Burn trauma detected. Seek medical attention.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but oh well. Basically, that guy saw me before I had a chance basically to like really kill him, but oh well.
Self-diagnostic. List. Repair and maintenance protocols. Files not found. Reference deleted.
Alright, let's just get up and kill these guys, and we'll just go for the next bit.
Repair. Replace.
Alright, let's just see what that basically like, cost me for like, durability on my weapon here. Oh yeah, we're fine basically upgrading this now, so that's basically out of the way. Alright, so I'll note that, yeah, basically the like main thing about like, this like, episode, or like, this phase like to the game, we're basically like being introduced like new enemies, and we've basically like really like shown them off, but here's the nightmare basically up here. Or it should be up here. That's him basically over there, by the way, like, hanging out. By the way, I should actually have... I don't have the keycard for this, so never mind. Alright, so... I got to actually fight the nightmare in earnest, so let's just see if I can actually kill this guy. This might be like, a bad idea because I don't actually have fully upgraded weapons or anything like that, but... And there's also guys like that to deal with too, I guess. Whoop, he's gonna charge up some mimics, apparently. So some mimics basically to charge up there for him. Whoop, there's a nightmare. Alright, so here's a nightmare. Oh! Alright, well. So, I'll note the idea of like the nightmare is that basically like, he has like these homing attacks that like he fires at you and like, they basically home in on you. I would have actually fought him here, but I guess there's like too many guys spawn basically in like the Arboretum for me to deal with him right now, but whatever. So I'm not basically the idea like the nightmare, by the way. Essentially he's supposed to be this guy who sort of like chases you down like throughout like the game, and basically every 3 minutes he's basically supposed to spawn to try and kill you. Now, note by the way, the thing about the nightmare, by the way, you don't actually have to fight him. You can actually like just leave him alone every single time, but
Good afternoon, Talos. Don't forget that TranStar safety standards call for a weekly inspection of your uniform. Report to the hardware labs for a diagnostic.
Scan complete.
alright, so it's basically a nightmare, like, in all his glory, by the way. So I already basically researched this guy before, I think, but basically the idea of like this guy here, the nightmare. No entries found. Please contact Dr. Hans Kelstrup, Director of Psychotronics. So the type of response to an anomaly in their ecology, something that's not like them, but isn't. Me. Only purpose seems to be to hunt me down. Seems unstoppable. So yeah, unlike the idea of like of these guys here, they fire these homing bullets at you. And essentially this guy here, he'll basically like spawn every like, 3 minutes to try and hunt you down. And you can basically like, evade him for like 3 minutes if you want, or you can basically like,
Diagnosing. I'm seeing epidermal and dermal injury. Thermal origin. Inject 10 milliliters of hydraminol. I'll have you feeling better soon. There. All better. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
useless thing, but well, whatever. Well, whatever, we're just gonna wait for a minute, I guess, for this guy to go away. Now, don't bother the thing about the nightmare, by the way, is that he isn't like, he's a very big, like, enemy here. And sometimes he just can't reach you at all, so... he'll basically just, like, use his homing attack basically if he can see you, and that's about all he can basically do. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna wait for this guy to go away, and I'm like, go elsewhere. I was gonna lose interest in it at some point, and like the timer will basically go away, but if it doesn't, alright, there it goes. If it doesn't, I'm not basically the thing about the Nightmare, but I always say it can't follow you through the levels, so if I really need to, I just go like through here to like, escape him. But whatever. At some point I'll actually fight the Nightmare in earnest, but I guess it won't be just yet, because like, other stuff is like, here to be dealt with, I guess. And great, Zap and Kano, because that's always fun to see. Let's take that mimic stuff. Now, I guess I should be really careful here, because basically there's going to be like, stuff all over the place, but whatever. Of course, why not? Another Volte Phantom.
Scan complete.
I'm not even sure I need to scan these guys, but whatever. Get some scans on them. There we go. I'm still injured and all that, so I still have to heal myself up. But whatever. I should have, like, locked on to, like, the, the medical operator, but whatever. Oh, here's a corrupted medical operator. Alright, well that was fun. See, I know that stuff basically respawns, by the way. And probably more to the point, note that basically there's a lot of coral basically running around at this point. Basically, as like the game goes along, I basically see like more coral being like spawned by like the weavers, I guess, all over the place. Kind of fun, I guess. Let's throw that in there. We don't need a spare parts, so I don't want to carry them around, so let's throw those over right there, I guess. Let's take this for now. Shotgun shells. I'll do it for a little bit. Alright, well, all the fun stuff you basically got to see me do, I guess. Bob, I really need to get more medical operators, but you know, while I know there's at least one running around, I want to make use of him, so. If it's not dead, the medical operator, I want to basically make use of it. Well, it might be dead, who knows, we'll basically see in a moment. You know, I'm tempted to kill this guy even if I can't get access to him. Just for the hell of it, but whatever.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
There he is. Lock him on. I don't know why this guy's being so unresponsive to me, but whatever.
Please don't harm me.
Alright, well, I basically have a lack of HP here, but it's not too big of a deal right now, so. We'll just play it careful and like try not to get killed or anything like that. Will be the thing.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Alright, so the plan at this point. So I know at this point basically I have a stash currently in my office. We're just gonna go head back there. And I'm just gonna do some stuff, I think. Alright, let's just see here. So. We're just going to make our way in here. So, I'll note the idea right now is I want to basically go to the lobby to, like, you know, basically get my stash. And we're actually going to, like, you know, do a little bit of, like, you know, creation, I guess, of weapons and stuff. And augmentation of them as well, I guess. I don't think there's any mimics by the way at this point, but whatever. Hopefully this guy works.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
There we go. He's coming down.
Diagnosing. Bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. Try to relax. There. All better. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire.
Alright, so there we go. Basically healed up a little bit. So I'm not basically, of course, I basically have my stash over here. And the plan is I can actually go in here at this point to, like, you know, take out stuff I don't really need and, like, you know, salvage it, I guess. So we're gonna basically throw stuff in here. We'll throw it basically in here. Anyhow, the plan is I'm gonna actually go in here, take stuff out, and put other stuff basically in that I plan to keep, I guess. Yeah, let's put it in there for now. take that stuff out for now. Take this stuff out for now. We only had that stuff in there. We'll take it out for now. Take this out for now. Take those out for now.
The security station in the lobby might have weapons.
Yes, thank you, January. Alright, so I know at this point, by the way, like, since I basically know I basically have access to be able to make pistols, it's not too important for me to basically keep these around, so I can actually, like, jettison some of these pistols, I think. And since I basically have, like, this disruptor gun now, I can, like, jettison this disruptor guns, I basically have been salvaging anything as well. Basically, the idea of, like, this episode here is I'm basically, like, going through, like, the stuff I basically have access to, like, in my sort of, like, stash. And if I basically don't need it, or, like, planning to, like, use it to demonstrate stuff, I'm just gonna, like, toss it now. So that's what it's going to do with it all. You know what I was thinking about, by the way? We're just going to throw in the Q-beam ammo, I think, right now. At some point, I'll basically make use of the Q-beam to do stuff, but, it won't be just yet. Take that stuff out now, I think. At this point, by the way, I think I'm just going to actually get rid of like the suit repair kits and stuff like that. I basically have like excessive amounts of. So let's throw that stuff in there. Maybe we'll throw that shotgun in there at this point.
Security reminder. Sticky notes.
I don't plan to use the Armor's Gold pistol that much just yet, so I guess I should toss it in here and not have to worry about it for a little bit. So I'll not bother with like this Q-beam here because it's like so close to like its durability being full. Let's just like go and augment this a little bit with like what upgrades I basically have access to. So we'll upgrade this a little bit, make it a little bit better. And hopefully I basically like just upgrade that so I don't have to basically like keep the the weapon upgrade kits around. So put that there. Put this in here for now. Basically, at this point, we're starting to like decide like what I want to keep around for like my troubles and like what I want to like, sort of get rid of, so to speak. So anything I have like excessive amounts of, like these EMP charges, I should probably jettison these, I guess. Since I'm not really using them that much. Maybe the Typhoon Lures might go as well. I still have this stuff over here as well, so let's just take this stuff, I guess. We're just gonna address in this stuff I guess I like don't need, so that can go in there, that can go in here. Again, we can throw these suit repair kits in there because I got so many of them. Maybe the EMP charges can go in there. I think I'll probably split these, I guess, and throw them in, so that's what I'll do with those. Just to like make a little bit of space with them. I feel like the Typhoon Lures that they're useful, but I don't find it, I find these are like very difficult to use, the Typhoon Lures, so I'd rather just salvage them, I think, so that's what I'll probably just do with them, just salvage them. We'll recycle this stuff. Alright, so at this point I want to note that I have like 12 like upgrade kits, which is basically enough to upgrade like the shotgun, maybe a pistol, maybe a glue can at this point. So what I'm actually thinking about doing right now, I think I'm actually gonna, like, you know, salvage both the pistol and the shotgun, or at least, like, you know, basically make like fully upgraded ones instead in their place. So we're gonna throw this basically in. And I'm gonna start basically making some stuff here. So there's my shotgun. And then we'll have to make the pistol, so there's a silenced pistol. Now I do have the armor's golden gun, but I don't want to make use of it just yet because, like, we're not really in the end game yet. So essentially, I'm just gonna go in here, make these like my like primary weapons for like, you know, the go ahead right now, I guess. Or damage from a shotgun. This you know, stuff here. So that'll help out basically making the, you know, the gun a little bit more powerful. Notice, by the way, the pistol damage doesn't go up as high with, like, you know, the normal like pistol compared to like the golden gun. You basically get like 12 damage basically on like the golden gun, and as opposed to, like, you know, the, like, yeah, the 11 basically get maximum from here. Alright. You know, at this point I'm actually going to keep these around, these weapon upgrade kits, I think, because they actually do serve a purpose, but it might make more sense basically to ditch them as well. Basically, let's throw these in here for now. What I really want to basically use these like weapon upgrade kits on will probably be like a glue gun. But I want to basically try and find a better one than this one if I get the chance to, so we'll basically be on a search out for one, I think. Well, that'll be the plan at least, if I can, like, you know, help it. Alright, so yeah, basically there's like a little bit of like tidying up basically my character. Basically we have, like, you know, our upgrade, like, you know, shotgun, upgrade pistol. Technically this is a crappy Q-beam, but I'll just, like, you use it up if you find like ammo basically for it, so that's fine. So that's basically out of the way. And because I basically have a little bit of, like, you know, damage to my suit here, we'll just do a quick little repair of it because I have, like, you know, the ability to do so. Just a little bit of repair, nothing too big. And back to the lobby. Or not the lobby, but the Arboretum. Alright, there we go. And yeah, I'll note this episode is a little bit of, like, you know, essentially, like, you know, it's just like, you know, sort of clean up, but, you know, this is a big part of this game, by the way. Like, you go around, like, cleaning up your stuff and, you know, basically making the best use of it, so to speak. Alright, while I'm here, by the way,
I'll have to cut you out to save your appendix. I should look into that.
I'll note that enemies generally like to hang out around here, so let's have a quick look around. Basically, I don't want to have like anything jumping out from like corners where I may want to run and hide. So we'll kill that guy right there. And doesn't the Arboretum look like so nice? Basically, this will be like happening later on in the game. Like you'll find like the lobby has lots of like these like coral all over the place. You'll find like the hardware labs has coral in it. Basically, the coral basically get worse and worse as the game progresses because like that's the sort of idea. Like the Weavers are basically actually doing this for some reason. You'll basically find out later on, but for now you have no idea why. Oh, is it in here? Yeah, that mimic space is still in there. I didn't actually load my shotgun there, so whoops. Oh, also a quick little bit of like, look around for stuff and such. Let's clean up the Arboretum a little bit. Alright, so I want to note that basically going forward from here, there is a little bit of stuff I want to basically do, like, before, like, we go to, like, the next area with, like, the deep storage. So, I'll note basically the idea of, like, this area here is that, like, oh, there's actually stuff I could have done here. Well, but you know what? Let's just go back to crew quarters. Basically, I'll finish off some of the objectives here. I'll note basically there's like, a bunch of like objectives I want to basically try and do here, so we're just gonna try and do them. And you know what? This is actually gonna be a good showing of like, what happens to basically go back to like areas you basically already explored, because there actually should be some stuff that are actually around here to like, deal with. And by the way, you can see like a little hint there, like Infernal Phantoms can summon mimics and ignite them, so watch out for Voltic and Infernal Phantoms. They can basically automate the mimics a little bit if they want to. Oh, lucky. Nothing spawned yet in here. I'll note basically if you come back to here, it should actually spawn stuff at some point, so you'll have to basically deal with that. But whatever. While nothing spawned here, let's just go switch this guy's pod. I guess I never actually did this. Did I fail to explore this area?
This is Fowles.
Officer Fowles. Malia, I have an important request. It's sensitive, though. I need to know I can trust you with a surveillance matter.
Yes, of course, sir. It's just that normally I can't do something like that without consent from Chief Elazar HR and another director.
Those people report to me, Malia.
Yes, sir. I understand.
I want you to keep an eye on Annalise Gallegos. Where she goes. The house she keeps. Visitors.
I'll log everything on the security computer.
Good. Send me a report at the end of the week.
Yes, sir. Wanted to check in on you, Sky.
Just a neuromod hangover. I feel weird.
I can't believe you got modded for Alex's clown show at the Tulip.
Are you kidding? I've always wanted to play an instrument, but never had the time. It's like I can see the sheet music in my head. I feel like I've been doing this since I was 7. Besides, you are going to be on stage with me, right?
Only to catch you if you suddenly collapse. And only if you keep me from punching Alex if I drink too much.
Alright, well, I guess I didn't, fully explore everything basically in here, but what can I say? I was basically trying to go through as fast as possible this area, so there's some other stuff I missed. This is for that stuff in here, I guess. But yeah, I know that this is like important for like later on, so just want to basically check that stuff out and such, but whatever. Alright, so I'll note basically like, I'm actually missing an objective in here. There's actually supposed to be an objective where you basically go to like, the park basically do stuff. And basically find something that's like a little like, treasure gift from like, the lovers. Basically, it's like the lovers basically in like the guts and like, they're basically loving all over the place, so. I am missing stuff because I am smart. But yeah, I'll note basically like, from like these like, habitation plots and stuff like that, there should be something to pick up and like, make use of, so. Well, I guess I have to go like, look around for that, I guess, because, I'm smart, as I basically said. Oh, I searched these lockers? I did not. It goes to show you don't want to be like too quick, basically, like, running through these places, because there is lots of stuff basically to find. Alright, well, this is probably not the most prudent thing to basically do, but, if I have to, I'll basically just, like, go through, like, a little, like, guide basically trying to find like, the quest I'm basically missing here. And I'll basically just like figure out like what the problem is. So bear with me a moment. All right, so I know what I basically did wrong, by the way. So I'll note the lover's kiss actually requires that you basically like listen to like the thing here. So it's basically an audio log basically for like right here, birthday tryst, I think.
You've got me really curious.
Are you ready for your instructions, my lady?
This better not get us into trouble. Not too much trouble, anyway.
First, you must journey to the tree where we carved our initials.
And what if I bump into Julian Howard?
Run like hell. Julian the ogre does not like people touching his trees, or his, fruit.
Probably be a lot less grumpy.
Anyway, beneath a stone you will find a magical key card. This key card will unlock everything your heart desires.
Oh, well, I don't need a key for that.
And don't worry about work. Michaela said you could take an extra shift since it's your birthday.
Alright, so there we go. We got the lover's gifts for like objective basically right there. Essentially, like, once you listen to that audio log, basically you get like, a hint that there's basically something in the Arboretum. So yeah, find the tree of the lover's initials in the Arboretum. So now if I want to basically go to the Arboretum, I'll basically find the lover's initials and like go from there. Yes, a feral planet can create a column of superheated plasma. Very fun.
Obviously malfunctioning.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Alright, off we go.
Good evening, Talos. Registration for the Talos Employees Talent Show is now... to reserve a slot.
No, I never actually came up this way before. Fun. Whoop, I just saw something. Well, there's a great mimic running around, that's to be expected, I guess. You know, I really have to start reloading my stuff, and I just realized I have these basically backwards, these guns here, so... There we go, fix that around. Well, that got someone's attention, but oh well.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of the rear. Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available. Warning. Vital signs critical.
Oh, what killed me? Oh, I know what happened there. I lost a whole lot of health because I got zapped by electricity because, you know, that's behind me there. That's what I know about this game, by the way, because I don't have access to, like, repair and stuff like that. Just, like, you know, how does have to watch out for too? Oh, let's just fix this around first.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Good evening, Talos. Registration for the Employees Talent Show is now open. See Galen in the crew quarters front desk to reserve a slot.
Hooray! I'm picking up stuff like crazy. Of course, it's in reloaded, of course, but whatever. It's a lot easier when I basically, you know they're there, right? Our gray mech down there, apparently.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available. What do you suppose they came from?
Oh, it's fun. Far easier when I basically see them coming, right? Alright, so now that they're basically dispatched of those guys, we're just gonna quickly like run over here so I basically can like, you know, show off the lover's tree and stuff like that related to it. So I'll note that the lover's tree is basically over in this area over here. One more mimic basically to deal with, so let's go deal with it, I guess. But here's basically the lover's tree right here. And there's like the lover, basically like, you know, she's basically dead right here, so. The idea of like the keycard is like, you know, like basically use it to like, you know, open up the, like, you know, the locked storage chest basically over here. Is it this one or the other one? Other one. Oh! Guess what I forgot about? Again. But yeah, basically like, you know, it was like, you know, the other lover. So basically, like, you know, he's hiding out waiting for his lover to come, and she never got to him because, you know, eaten by typhoon, so to speak. Alright, seriously, why do I keep dropping that? I'm not actually eating it, that's why. Yeah, I can see this guy had some stuff in here.
Hello, nice to see you.
Some other stuff I guess is nice too. I was trying to think here what I want to do, but I'm probably just going to do this. Alright, well, you probably know what the gist of like the rest of this episode is going to be, basically. We're just going to go over to, like, you know, recycle the stuff basically collected here. And after this, we're just going to quickly go over to, like, you know, deep storage next. There we go. Recycle. That was fun. But there we go. That was basically like, you know, just a little bit more cleanup and stuff like that.
Hello, nice to see you.
A nice little quest to get done. You know what? I just don't care about these guys anymore. You can't hit them basically through like the little window here, so. There's one of them dead. That didn't work as I wanted to, but whatever. I guess that's somewhat useful. There! I can't actually get in there right, so that's like the best way of like just dealing with that, so I don't have to basically deal with like those guys anymore. You know, constantly like, you know, trigger me and stuff like that. And by the way, that wasn't broken until like that, like, you know, Everett Phantom basically came around to like, you know, break it himself. Alright, well, the next time we basically go on will be in like deep storage over here, so that'll be fun. Or maybe it won't be deep storage. I might actually like just like skip like going immediately in there to like, you know, go to the bridge, because, you know, going to the bridge is kind of fun. And I can basically go in there whenever I want to for the most part. Let's just save the game here, I think, and like, you know, next time we decide like what to do like, you know, next time, so. Basically, so far, I've basically gone through and like, you know, actually, do I have my neuromods on me? Huh, I do. You know, it might be a half episode bit next time, because I might show off the neuromods and stuff like that, but, again, I'll basically decide what I'm going to do next time, so for now, I hope you guys enjoyed. There's my manual save, and, you know, take care.